Welcome back again to my channel, guys. In today's video I'll be showing you exactly how I made this stylish short bubu gown with gathered hem, as you can see on the video. If this is what you'll be interested to learn, do well to subscribe to this channel if you are not, so you get more of tutorial like this. So guys, this is the material I'll be using. This lemon green is actually pieces from leftovers, and that is what I'll be using for the design. And this is almost 2 yards of fabric. This is a light crepe. As you can see, it is a patterned light crepe. It's not completely 2 yards. This is just almost 2 yards. Okay, so, and it's by trouser length. So the first thing I did was to fold my material into 2, as you can see on the video. Okay, into 4, sorry. So I'll go ahead and mark my neckline. This is my shoulder line, as you can see on the video. Do well to mark it. So the neckline I'm using for the boat is 3 inches, and then I'll get the length of my sleeve. It is together sleeve, and I marked 17 inches, as you can see on the video. So from that point I slanted down by 1 inch, as you can see. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to get my horizontal lines, which is my bust point. My bust point is 10 from my shoulder to my waist, which is, I am using the waist length of 16.5, and then I am getting also 22 inches, which is the point where the gathered hem is going to be starting from. So at this point I'll mark 10 inches for my sleeve circumference, as you can see, and then also I'll mark my waist, and then 22 inches at the other point. Sorry, 24 inches, guys. So the next thing I'll do now is to get the exact measurement for my sleeve circumference, which is 10 inches. Okay, you can go ahead and use 11 inches if you want. And then on my bust point, I will divide my bust measurement by 4 and add extra 2 inches for ease. Okay, make sure you add extra 2 inches. So, and that is the same measurement for my sleeve circumference. So at this point I'll get my waist circumference divided by 4 plus extra 2 inches as well. And then at the hem side I will divide my hip circumference by 4 and then add extra 2 inches as well, just the same way I did to the other sides. Okay, and then after this I'll go ahead to connect all these dots together after adding my sewing allowance. So guys, the next thing I'll do now is to connect for my sleeve circumference, and then I'll connect it all the way to my bust point, and then down to the waist and down to the hem line of my gown. Okay, remember I said I used the length of 24 inches. If you are too tall you can use 25 inches. Okay, so at this point I had to blend everything with my chalk, as you are seeing me do on the video. So guys, the next thing I'm going to do right now is to use my pins to hold it firmly. Just watch closely and see what I'm going to do. From this neckline I will come down by 1 inch. Okay, I have not separated the pieces, they are still together. So after coming down by 1 inch I connected it like this. So from this point now I am going to place my ruler and draw out my shoulder slant. Okay, so please make sure to watch this very closely, just in case you are not understanding what I'm saying. So after connecting my shoulder slant, I'll go ahead to cut it all out so that I'll be able to separate these pieces out. Okay, so guys, at this point I'll go ahead and separate the back piece from the front piece. So from my neckline, from this point I will come down by 9 inches, as you can see me do. Look at the way I placed my tape. I'll mark 9 inches exactly like this, and then I'll place my tape this way and mark 1.5 inches starting from this 9 inches down to the hem of this gown. Okay, please make sure you do the same thing, because this point we are marking now is going to be cut out, and that is why you will have that unique color difference at the front. Okay, so after marking it out, I will go ahead and cut it out like this up to this neckline. I'll cut it to this point. Okay, so guys, at this point I'll connect it using my chalk. After connecting it, I'll make sure to cut it out. Make sure you pin your dress so that it will stand firm as you are cutting it out. Okay, so the next thing I'll do now is to place the back piece and then join them using my pins on the shoulder area. So this is the place I am going to be stitching first. That is the shoulder area, as you can see on the video, but make sure to pin it just as you are seeing me do. So guys, after pinning it up with my pin, the next thing I am going to do is to stitch it down. But before then, remember that you are also going to join this, you are going to hem the sleeve. That is the sleeve hem. You are going to fold it using a different color, just the way you see me do, because that is what is going to give it this distinctive look. Okay, so this is what I'll be using for my own design. This is lemon green. So I'll go ahead to fold it into two and cut it on 2 inches, as you see me do on the video. I did not record the sewing process of the hemming of the sleeve. Okay, so we'll be skipping this part. So guys, at this point I've already joined these pieces to the sleeve. So this is how I'm going to be folding it. I joined it from the wrong side of the sleeve, sorry, and then I picked it up like this while folding it by ½ inch, and then place it this way and stitch it down. Okay, this is a very simple, very easy part, so I'll not be going into the full process of the making, so the video does not become too long. But after sewing it, this is how it looks. Sorry, I am not ironing it along the line because there is no light currently. So the next thing I'm going to do is to measure this open area of the front piece. I'll measure it all the way, starting from one point to the other end, and then I'll divide it into two and cut out 2 pieces of the same length, but the width is going to be 2.5 inches each. So I'll place it like this and stitch it down this side, and then I'll make sure to measure it and then mark 12 inches. This 12 inches is just to be able to contain the size of your head. You can go ahead and use 13 inches if you have a big head, or you are very busty, or you are in a plus size. You can use 13 inches, but 12 inches is the average. So starting from this line, I will get the center point of this fabric. I'll place it this way and get the center point, and then mark it at the center point all the way down to the other end. Okay, after marking it all the way down, I went ahead to stitch it. You can see the black thread I use in stitching it. Okay, so look closely and see how I'll be folding this same fabric again. So I'll fold it, making sure that it is looking exactly like this. Okay, and then I'll also make sure that this stitched line is showing at the center point. Okay, so the next thing I'll do right now is to go ahead and iron it, but at this point there is no light, so I have to continue with the stitching. But before joining it to the main dress, I'll go ahead and use my pins to hold it properly. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to notch the center point of my neckline on this dress. and that is what you are seeing me do. The center point is already at the back because the front piece is opened already. So I will make sure to hold firmly this center point as you are seeing me do on the video. That is exactly where the two lines are going to meet. That's the center point of my dress at the neckline, and then the center point of this collar. And then I'll go ahead to stitch it all the way down. By the time I finish stitching it, this is the final look of how it came out. It is looking so good, even though I am yet to iron it. So at this point, I'll go ahead to trim off all the excesses as you are seeing me do on the video. Please try and iron out your dress so that you can trim out every excess. So at this point, this is what we are going to be using for the gathers. The length of this fabric for the gathers is actually 13 inches, okay? And then for the width, just go ahead and cut as much as possible. And then after the end of everything, this is the result of my gown. You can see how it is looking so simple, so nice, so clean. So thank you so much guys for watching.